name is Dismal Token.
Bada bing, boom, bop. We're back with Cooper. Another draft. Us easy mocks. Easy mocks. Pack one, pick one. Easy mocks. Next pick would be Glenn Alendra. He's pretty beastie. It's just so good in cube, but I mean, a mox is a mox. This is power right here. Literal power 9. So that's easy slap. Let's see if anyone else is in this. Oh, Time Walk? That's more power. I mean, it's also Ash Up, which is sick, but literally it's not even close. It's literally not even close. This is 2 mana, take an extra turn. This is not even close.
Wait, it's broken. How's that?
It's power 9.
Oh.
It's restricted in Vintage, Ban and Legacy.
Why would they even make a card like that?
Well, it was printed a long time ago. This is back when the best creatures were 5 mana, like 3/3s. So, you know, what are you really doing with an extra turn? I mean, it's still a strong card even then. But, like, it's not like...
They could work on the art, though.
Well, this is not the original art.
Okay.
This is the Vintage Masters art. The original art was like... I don't even know what it's supposed to be. It's like some dudes or some zombies kind of walking around. I don't recognize anyone else in this drafting queue, but... Comment below if you do!
OMG, it's me!
What was this person? Ooh, Underground Sea's a great duel. Also, Uro, friggin' busted. And also he's in blue still. Underground Sea's a great duel though. It's one of the better duels. Probably the most expensive duel in real life. IRL, you know what I'm saying? I like Uro though. I haven't actually got to play Uro yet. So, it doesn't really keep us very open because it puts us in a green-blue deck, which we already want to be in a blue for sure. Fastbond's also strong, but I don't really want to play Fastbond. It's one of these. This keeps us probably a little more open. It's just general fixing, which is just always good. Or Uro, which is a very strong card that I haven't got to play with yet, and I kind of want to play with it. So this might be the correct pick. Or Brazen Borrower is not bad. It's very versatile, but I think I'm going to pick Uro. Yeah, we'll go with Uro. I don't know. It's probably wrong, but it's fun. It's fun. It's not a bad card, so it's like it's still very defendable. But you want to read it? Mm-hmm.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's board presence, card advantage, ramp, and life gain in one card. It's very fair, very fair. Not all busted. Not at all printed like 2 sets ago.
What's it escaped?
Yeah, so the escape mechanic is if it's in your graveyard, you can exile 5 other cards and pay that mana cost to cast it from your graveyard. So you can just keep recasting it from your graveyard. So we could do some Sultai shenanigans by taking Baleful Strix or Inquisition. Spellseeker could... Oh, wait. Spellseeker with Time Walk? Oh, that's an easy pick. It's my bad. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. You're probably yelling at me, saying, like, are you freaking stupid? This just tutors up a sorcery or instant with confirming has 2 or less, which is... it's just an extra copy of Time Walk, basically. Strip Mine is Bustarino. You have to destroy a land. You can even destroy basic lands. So you can just screw people out of whole games. Other than that, Frost Titan's fine. Not amazing. Wall Blossoms, it's very okay. Green Sun Zenith is good. Flametongue Kabu's good. Zenith is only good in like certain builds, and that's not really where we're going. Those other like Eugene, also known as Ugin.
Eugene. Hi, my name's Eugene. I'm a spirit dragon.
Yeah, that's exactly how he talks. Actually, I'm gonna go Strip Mine. Send it. You know, put us right here. I should probably put the Mox over there too. So that's a land. That's not a spell. It's not technically. It's technically a spell, but so we have Barrel, which is fine, but so far not amazing. It's not really where I want to go either. Go for the Throat's not bad. Search for Tomorrow's okay. Bitter Blossom's a little more up the canal where we're heading. But the thing is, the question is, do I want to go black? Like, do I want a Sultai deck? Yeah. This keeps us in the colors we're already in. It's not bad, it's just general ramp, which is never really a bad thing. But other than that, like I like Bitter Blossom better as a card, but I think we could just take Bitter Blossom. If we want to go in black, we can. If not, it's just one card. Not too bad. Not super stoked on any of these cards, to be honest. Hammerback Walker's fine, and it keeps us pretty open. Other than that, don't really want to play Yogg Bargain. Don't really want to play Hypnotic Spectre. Terminus is pretty far out of what we're doing right now. It is control, so it's not that bad. Not playing Avalanche Riders or Wildfire. Whirlpool Primus is fine, but it's also not really the deck we're going for. And none of these lands are great. I'll take a Wandering Funeral, I guess, in case we end up playing red, like a red-blue sort of control. We're getting cut on blue cards pretty hard here. We have no blue cards again. So somebody's probably drafting blue. That's probably right in front of us. So we can take Nisium Orders because of that, or we can take Damnation. Oh, Regrowth also is really good with Time Walk. In fact, you can like Time Walk and then Regrowth, get back Time Walk again. Alright, we'll take Regrowth. We're taking Regrowth. We'll just have infinite Time Walks. Verdant Catacomb is pretty great. Good for fixing. Other than that, there's Arbor Elf, which is fine. Color Shrine could potentially fix. Shieldred's fine, but I think just Verdant Catacombs. It's pretty easy. If we want to splash the red, Taiga is now splashable via Verdant Catacombs.
Hold on. Taiga?
Yeah, Taiga.
Taiga?
Like a biome? Yeah.
I thought you meant like the rapper.
Oh. It's like an actual biome.
Oh. Like in the real world?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess we'll take this. It's fine. These cards suck. I don't know. Goblin Welder, I guess. None of these cards are good. Oh, Inquisition came back around. Okay, I'll actually play that. Is that better than Tasker? Yeah. Tide Talos Goler. I guess we'll take this because we might actually cast that. Yeah, we're not playing Iona. I'm definitely not playing this actually. So this is our probably not playing pile. Okay, do we have any more power in here? No. Okay, Impulse is great. Venser's good. What a card. What a card. Protect from everything.
Oh my God.
I also don't mind Thief of Sanity. It's pretty strong as well. But I think we're more on Impulse or Venser. Venser's definitely more a little devoted to blue, and we were getting cut blue pretty hard, but we're going the other direction now, so it's now our turn to cut blue. So, yeah, Venser's not bad. I'll take Venser. That's pretty good. Oh, that card's busted in half. We don't have any artifacts to sack to it yet. Or an artifact to get for it. Battle Scroll is just generally strong card. It's any kind of grindy matchup, it's quite strong. Sword of Temptation is also not bad. Never mad about a Solemn. Tinker, that's such a broken card. If we could work that in, it's definitely worth it. We are playing blue. I'm very tempted by that Tinker. I'm not even that high. Yeah, I'm not even that high in Batter Skull. It's good, but
Wait, what's this text?
you have to sacrifice an artifact at an additional cost, and you just get to search your library for an artifact and put it on the battlefield.
Oh.
So you should get like a Blightsteel Colossus, which is like an 11 mana artifact, and you just tutor it out. So we definitely need to try to find more artifacts, like Winter Orb. Crocus is actually really good with Venser, because you can Crocus back your own Venser and then bounce something else again. You can also do it with your Uro if you wanted to, but
wait, there's a Time Warp and a Time Walk?
yeah, this is just Time Walk, but 3 more mana. So if we want artifacts to be able to sack to Tinker, I don't think we want Winter Orb. We're not playing stacks. Control 4 match are so bad. Shark Typhoon's kind of sick. But this is an artifact at least, and it's not horrible. It's pretty on curve. Oh, it's literally on curve no matter where you cast it. The question is that better than like just getting a generally good card just to try to play with Tinker? I think no. But is Shark Typhoon good enough to play? I don't think so. Vintage Cube? I do like Caracas a lot, though. Okay, we'll do Stone Coil. We'll do the Stone Coil. We'll see how it goes. Well, Worm Coil is a card we can at least get off of Tinker, which is not amazing, but Worm Coil by itself is already not that bad of a card. You can just cast it for 6 mana and have it be pretty good. Other than that, Blooming Marsh for fixing. Daze is okay. We don't have that many blue, right? Not super hard blue, so it's good, but not insane. Is either Worm Coil or Blooming Marsh? I'll go with Worm Coil. I should be getting more fixing, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, so Foothills can grab Taiga or just a Forest, so it's okay right now. Wow, Dak Faden is so strong in Vintage Cube. Oh boy, guys. Are we splashing red for Dak? It's actually possible, because like this one, like Mox, you can just gain control of artifacts.
Yeah.
You can just steal their Moxes or steal their Signets. The Signet is nice. It's like kind of double off color though. Well, negative black's on color, and it helps flash red. But like, what am I splashing red for if I don't take the stack? But it helps with the Tinker. I'm still taking Dak. Dak's so strong. Disrespectfully late Dak. Well, we already have Strip Mine. Do we want to just take Wasteland too? This can only hit non-basics, but it's still good. Other than that, we have Vendilion Click, which is strong. And Chargors, you gotta go.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.
If you get 3-0, you better call.
Probably not gonna. It's probably been doing well. I don't mind Wasteland, but we're in a 3-color deck at this point. Yeah, I'll take V-Click. Okay, Sphinx of the Steelwind is an actual Tinker target. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a Sphinx. Is there anything else? Push is pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing else I'm not excited about. Pretty much just pushing there. What are we looking at here? Creeping Tar Pit? Yeah, it's pretty easy. How good is this? It's not that bad. Sure, well, and it's not that hard to cast either. Yeah, we'll go with that. Fiend Artisan. We'll try it out. Haven't played it before. I don't imagine Academy Ruins to be very good. Like, we could put one of these artifacts back on top of our library, which isn't that crazy, but I guess other than that, there's Dark Petition, which is fine. I guess, yeah, I'll put this in the sideboard. I don't imagine we're going to play it, but who knows. I'll always take a Shriekmaw, or do we want to take a Copperline Gorge? No, I think the Shriekmaw is fine. Blooming Marsh came back around. Nice. The Signet came back around. Wow. Okay, sweet. I don't want either of these cards. And I'm probably not going to play that, but yeah, no, we're definitely not going to play that. So far, we only have like essentially 2 artifacts that we can sack to Tinker. So we're definitely looking for more artifacts in pack 3. Oh, we have also Mox. We have Mox. We have 3 artifacts we can sack to Tinker. So we're definitely looking for more artifacts here. Lightning Greaves is sort of that. I definitely like Misty Rainforest more than Lightning Greaves, though. Because playing Lightning Greaves just to play for Tinker is kind of gross. Because it's just pretty bad otherwise. Excavator is also really sweet with Strip Mine. And there's also just Get Probe, which is a generally strong card. Oh, and Night's Whisper. Night's Whisper's good. I think I like Misty, though, because I can grab it as a Taiga, or just like an island, or just a regular forest. So it's like a red, blue, it's like a teamer land currently. Yeah, we'll do that. This sword I like a lot better than the other sword we passed earlier, but I don't think it's amazing. So swords in Vintage Cube, there's so many ways you can die without like really having to do combat that I think of them as pretty mediocre. This is an artifact, correct? Yes, this can become an artifact. So kind of this sort of works with Tinker, but it's a colorless land in a 3/4 color deck. So that's pretty rough. So the sword, what can we put it on? Artisan, Bitter Blossom tokens are good to have. Or like an Uro. Sword's not horrible. What else would we be taking other than that? Maybe Control Magic or Liliana's Triumph? I don't think we'd be taking Acidic Slime or anything like that. And this is okay. Yeah, I don't mind the sword. With like these flying threats, or this one doesn't, that's flash not flying, but don't mind it. Okay. Still not really saying the artifact. Okay, well this is a Leovold. We're in the colors for Leovold, and it's a very strong card when you can play it. Other than that, I really like Spell Pierce, really high end Spell Pierce. Summon Library is always a good card. Playcrafter's not bad. Duretti I've found to be pretty strong, but I don't really want to play more red cards than I have to. So I think just Leovold's pretty good. We're already like easily in Sultai, so it'd be easy to play, and it's good against so many different decks. It's just such a strong card. I think it's better than Spell Pierce when it's in the right deck. I wouldn't just like first pick this probably, but since we're already in the colors, I think it's pretty good. Oh, I also put these in the wrong column. Okay, well I found some artifacts you can sack to Tinker or get from Tinker, but the problem is they're 6, 7, and 6 mana. So I really like Miscalc. Miscalc is a great counterspell. There's also Lumbering Falls, which is fixing. I think we're doing pretty good on fixing that right now, so we'll take a Miscalc. So cycles. Okay, here's some artifacts. Again, there's another sword. I actually think I like Feast and Famine better in Cube than Fire and Ice. What does Tezzeret let us do? Don't think that's really where we want to be. So I don't think there's anything that you're really searching up that's like that broken. I mean, you can just -0 to get a Mox, but I don't think so. Is there any way we main deck a Relic? Or should I just take like a Spire Bluff Canal? So we currently have what, 3? We have 3 red sources. Oh, and plus the Mox, we have 4. Okay, I don't think we really need more red sources. I'll take a Relic. I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to main deck it or not. Or like Gildigoose. What am I doing? It also makes it an artifact. Genius. Oh, that was you guys probably yelling at me. It's probably Pack Rat here. I don't imagine we're gonna play much else. Heartless Act is pretty good though. Just it's an instant speed destroy a creature with no counters on it. It's pretty strong. Yeah, we'll take that. Just go a little more controlling. Don't need the Pack Rat. Who needs a Pack Rat? Ooh, Bayou. Oh, that's really good. Other than that, there's Dark Confidant. That's about it. Yeah, we're taking Bayou. That makes our Verdant Catacombs and Missy quite a bit better. We're not an Oath of Druids deck. That would have been way sooner. So I guess it's probably just a Brutality. Night's Whisper, I think, is where we're at. I have a lot of 2-drops now. I guess we're taking Vraska to get another 4-drop. Now they're tempting us with this Duretti. It also does make artifacts. Send it. What do you mean it's fixing? Come on. What could possibly go wrong? I might actually mainboard this up. Where'd that Relic win? somewhere here, isn't it? Did we take the relic? Did we not take the relic? Oh, because we took the goose. Yeah, we took the goose. We didn't take the relic. Maybe it'll come back around still. I mean, I think there's a couple more cards left. I don't think we're quite back to it yet. Yeah, we have 4 more cards. So yeah, currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing kind of makes artifacts. Yeah, I guess. I don't think we're gonna play that, but yeah, okay. It's not that bad. Might actually just main deck that, but we gotta cut some stuff anyway, so we'll see. Not gonna be playing any of this stuff. Okay. Let's see what we're cooking with, guys. Dude, I love the deck right next to a Leopold. That's just classic. Definitely have some powerful cards. I mean, we got. Let's see what we're doing here. I'm gonna put this in the lands pile. What lands are we not gonna be playing? Needle Spires, maybe not Strip Mine. We'll see. Okay, pretty much all of those. And over here, so we currently have 25 cards here, one being a Signet. Yeah, we probably want to cut that down 2 cards. So the things to think about are, is Tinker actually going to work for us? So we've got currently, let's move this out of here. So we've got one thing that makes an artifact. 2, 3, 4, 5 things that make artifacts. It's definitely a little bit light. Oh, we have Mox Ruby as well. So 6, still a little on the light side. It's not horrible, but like this doesn't actually make artifacts. I'm not gonna be playing a Tangle Wire, and there's nothing else we can really play that helps here, I don't think. No, so basically, do we want to play Tinker or not? If we take out Tinker, then we just take out Sphinx, so we just take out these 2. But then are we even playing all of these? I don't know if we even play Duretti at that point, so we'd have to go up something else. I think I want to play Tinker. I think we'll do that. So we got to cut 2 things. I'm not super high on this Vraska. This is also a 2-drop. We have so many 2-drops. Oh, this is a 1-drop. Okay, let me sort by CMC again. Got all screwed up. We'll just claim that's a 4-drop because it fills the curve better. This is a 2-drop. Anything else in a weird spot? No. Okay. Maybe the Fiend Artisan. It's okay, but like you can't even search out that many different things with it. We don't have that many end of the battlefield abilities. It's gonna be sort of big, but not really. It's just in my graveyard, right? Yeah. So I imagine, well, it's not that bad. I imagine it's gonna be like most of the time it's gonna be like a 2-mana, 3/3, a 4/4, occasionally a little bigger, and it can search things. It actually sounds not that bad. We can't cut any artifacts. We can't cut this. All of these cards are pretty great, except for the sword is medium. But again, I'm not going to cut any artifacts. Spellseeker's great because it's a time walk. Miscalculate is amazing. So it's either like Brutality, Fiend Artisan. Yeah, it's one of those. Brutality or Fiend Artisan. I feel Brutality we might need as a removal spell, but also just to like hedge against Storm and those kind of decks, like Reanimator. Or well, we do have Shriekmaw and Heartless Act, so maybe we can cut one of these. Maybe we'll cut Shriekmaw, I guess. How am I cutting Shriekmaw right now? That can't be right. Guys, why is no one here to consult me? I don't know. Shriek. Whatever. It's good enough. All right. Add basics. Why is there a plane in here? What? Oh, because of Sphinx. Lol. Lol. Okay. We'll cut other stuff first, then I'll figure out what we need to. So this comes in for a forest. This comes in for a mountain. This comes in for a mountain. We're not playing this. Do we have a red fetch? No. Okay, so we don't even need to have a red basic. I don't think we have any way in our deck to get basic, so this also comes in, I guess, for we get the planes. I'm gonna take the planes out. Misty can come in for an island. Tar Pit can come in for a swamp. Looming Marsh can come in for a swamp. And Bayou can come in for maybe a forest. Alright, let me sort that again. Okay, so green sources. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green sources. Is that enough? Probably. And black, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's also probably just about enough. Green, we did, so blue. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also probably about right. And then I guess red. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess some other things and creatures. So that seems like enough. Okay. Guess we'll run like this, and I'll see you for match number 1. Match number 1, Soul Tie. Let's go. This hand's not bad. It's not amazing. It doesn't have any threats in it. Just has a removal spell, a regrowth, and a signet. Also keep it. Seems fine. The mana is really good. I mean, we've got all 4 colors of mana between these 2 lands. So just on that alone, it's not that bad. Okay, I was going to say, and drawing anything other than Inquisition, I'm pretty sure we were going to play this. If it was Inquisition, I think I would have led on Swamp. Okay, they're not doing anything, which is good. That's pretty freaking good. That's going to be a turn 3 Tinker. Assuming the Signet resolves. So you think we're on Grixis because of this and this. But we're predominantly Soul Tie splashing red, which happen to have 2 of our 6 red sources. Oh, they're stuck on lands. They didn't counter this last turn. Ooh, wow. That's also very strong. We could just try to Time Walk, and then next turn regrow Time Walk if they don't do anything. Just kind of see what they're doing. So we need to do this. Spend that mana. Okay, they let it go. So then I guess we're just gonna Night's Whisper. Okay, then we can pass the turn back to ourselves. So they didn't counter Time Walk. Doesn't mean they don't have a counter spell. They could have had like Miscalc or something. Dax also pretty good, but I'm pretty sure. So we can either Tinker, Time Walk. I mean, not Tinker. Well, no, I mean Regrowth, Time Walk, or we can just try to go for Tinker, and we can play Tinker playing around. Yeah, we can Tinker play around Miscalc here. We can't play around Mana Leak, but I think it's fine. Oh, well, we can Miscalc back, so I guess it's fine. So we'll sack this. And I guess we'll grab the Sphinx. It's a pro green and pro red. I guess we'll just leave up Miscalc, I think, over casting Regrowth on the Time Walk. We can just do that next turn. This is a, yep. Alright, awesome. That was pretty easy. I literally have no idea what they're on. They played a blue land and a green land. So I would have assumed like mono green splashing blue. But the fact they didn't have a single, like a 1 or 2 drop and they missed their third land is really weird. I would assume cards like Flame Slash are probably pretty good. But if they're on a similar build to like us, that's less good. Also, playing more red cards is kind of hard. We'd have to change up our mana base. So if they are on some sort of grindy deck or like a even just blue-green, then removal spells are good. Is this a removal spell? It is a removal spell. Okay, that's pretty good then. So I think I want these, and then maybe this. Yeah, that's red again. I don't want to put any more red cards in my deck. This is a removal spell as well, but only for small things. So I think if I want to bring up these, Feed an Artisan, if they are playing a big green deck, it's just going to get outclassed like 90% of the time. I'm already not super high on that card, so go there. And then Miscal could be bad if they have it's usually pretty good against big mana things in general, like if they just cast a 6-drop and you're like, oh, pay 2, and they can't. Deck might not be great here. Sword seems actually pretty good. What else are we going down for this Bone Shredder? Anything? The Click maybe? Is Click not great? Click's pretty good at holding a sword. Also pretty good if I have a Leovold out. Maybe it's a good removal spell early. This might be fine. I literally don't even know what they're on. I don't want to. We can just see. If we lose this next game and it is like mono green, we can bring in another removal spell if we want. This hand's pretty great too. Fetch out a forest or a bayou. Probably a bayou because I don't have a black land. Okay, they are playing mono green. Well, I mean, splashing blue is what I'm assuming they're on. Let's see if they play a bunch of lands here, if they're just going to wait till next turn. Yeah, usually wait till next turn. Okay, we don't even have to fetch yet then. I am a little afraid of like them playing like land, like Ramen of Excavator, Strip Mine or something. Like, that could be brutal. I guess Strip Mine, it doesn't matter what we do, but we need a black source off of this. So I think we're just going to lead on Taiga anyway. Alright, Gilded Goose, go. Fear the Goose. Goose also does have the potential for, if we just draw Tinker, we just can turn 2 Tinker. Which turn whatever, essentially 3 or whatever it was last time. Like, technically it was turn like 4 or 5 because of the time walks, but it just won the game, so. Okay. Please no Ramen Excavator plus like Strip Mine or Wasteland. Strip Mine would be worse, but this is Oracle or something? Oh, Crisis X2? Sure. Draw a card, you gain a life. You got it. Definitely not afraid of a 2/2 flying trample. Alright, Tinker, off the top. Let's go. Close. We could just do another little time walk here. I'm not opposed to that. Just get a redraw. Try to find us a Tinker. No reason to use our Goose. Tinker, 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 Tinker. That's not bad. Yeah, I'm not opposed to just playing that. That way, if they actually do try to strip mine us or something, we're just drawing cards off of it. Sure thing. Go ahead. No, I'm not attacking. Ooh. I did not expect to see a Sacred Foundry. I wonder what they're playing that's red and or white. Yeah, whatever I put them on is not quite right. They're playing an island and stuff like that, and a Sacred Foundry, which is a lot more colors than what I thought. I thought they were base green and then just splashing some other stuff. It seems like that might not be true. I could Brutality to see what's going on. The only other problem with that, I guess Worst comes to worst, I can just, yeah. So that's brutality. See what they're up to. Do I want to do more than one mode? Yeah, I'll discard an island to kill their Krasis. 2 modes. Reveals their hand. And creature gets -2/-2. Them, this creature gets -2/-2. I'll discard an island. We can't cast our Nice Whisper here, but I'm just going to probably play an untapped land. Okay, we get the Kolaghan's Command and a Tolarian Academy? They have 1 artifact. And it was from another creature. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. I'll probably just play this to make another food. It's either that or I crack Nice Whisper right now. We know they basically have like literally nothing in hand. Like they have a Tolarian Academy. Yeah, then I'll just Nice Whisper then. That way I might be able to play a tap land anyway. Black, sacrifice this. And yeah, we'll just play a tap land. This time we are going to be attacking. We have perfect information. Go get him, boy. Ooh. We already played Time Walk, so this doesn't do that much. I guess I can grab us like Miscalc or something like that. It's probably the next best thing. Alright, so they should play their Tolarian Academy, so they have 1 unknown in hand. They're probably just going to make a food. Oh, wait, this can get us regrowth, right? Yeah, this can get us regrowth to get a Time Walk. Busted. So we're going to go here. Guess we should attack first. Get in with the Leopold. Play a Spellseeker. I think regrowth is what we want to get. We could grab a Miscalc, but regrowth seems pretty sweet. Inquisition's obviously not doing very much right now. Whatever they draw, they can just cast it. Miscalc is okay, but they already have so much mana. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Just regrowth. And then we'll just try to put it back. Time Walk back in our hand. We'll see if they drew their Miscalc. They did not. I'll pass the turn. So far, this deck is going pretty swimmingly. Yep, okay, that's what I thought they were going to do. It makes their Tolarian Academy tap for what? Quite a bit more mana. Or they're sacking food to gain life? Yeah, sure thing. You probably should have tapped the Tolarian Academy. What does matter? Probably like nothing in hand. Just going to play land. No? 4 mana. What you got? Just like a natural order or something? That could be pretty bad. 5 mana. Nezu shakes the world. Sure. It's pretty good. It's not crazy, but it's pretty good. Not blocking. Come on, good draw, good draw. Dak Faden. Not very good right now. I guess it is kind of good. So we can go like this. Because it does just let us draw and discard. Well, I can actually make them draw and discard too. They get to draw 1 and they have to discard 2, so it empties their hand. But first I'll make us draw and discard. And then probably Time Walk. And then I can always empty their hand after this too. So get rid of Island. I think just Stone Coil Serpent. Stone Coil's not bad. It's pretty big. And Miscalc's not doing very much, is it? So we Time Walk. Play the Tar Pit. I don't think we attack. Need some good draws. That's not great. So I have the option of just activating Tar Pit, hitting Nissa, or I can just empty their hand. I mean, I can do all that, but the question is, do I want to DAC target myself to draw a discard to get a better hand, or do I want to empty their hand? Kind of like the idea of emptying their hand. Stone Cold Serpent's not going to be very big, though. Yeah, I think I'm still going to target them. See what they discard. So they draw one, they discard both. So they had a Time Spiral and a Simic. I don't know which order they had them in. They might have just had the Signet, but I'm sure they would have played it if they had it. I don't even know if I'm going to play the land. Activate Tar Pit. I don't really want to attack with Leopold at it, so I'm just going to go in with the Tar Pit at Nissa. And do I want to play this land? I'm not sure. So if I play this land that's less cards to loot with this, I can already activate this. So I think no. I don't think there's anything we can really draw that would matter here. So I think I'm just going to pass. Yep. Both coming at me. That's fine. Do I want to block with the goose? Uh, 6 damage. I want to just take 6. I'll try with a Spell Seeker. I think that's fine. I'll just take 3. Play it safe. I don't know if I want to take 6. They could have like a weird Banefire or something, or they already have a ton of mana. Okay, that was the last card in hand. We'll activate Goose. Oh, mistapping. Activate Goose. Mox Ruby. We're going to DAC target ourselves. Alright, yeah, I don't want to really gain control of their food. That's fine. They'll just sack it. Can we cast this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As long as we have a fetchable land, we can cast it, which is pretty nuts. These don't have color, do they? Doesn't make them colored. No. But I don't think we really need a Mox either, so I guess we discard Shriekmaw Mox. Or I guess Stone Coil is worse than the Shriekmaw, I think. So Stone Coil Mox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because this can make white mana. So as long as this fetches something. Yeah, okay, cool. Do we need another forest? No. Okay. Make this white, black, blue, and then the rest shouldn't matter. All 5 colors, let's go. Make a food? Oh, crack the food, of course. Oh no, make a food. Yeah, you got it, you got it. So this has like every ability. Okay, so they don't want to attack it. That's First Strike and Lifelink. They have like no incentive to attack now. Also, this DAC is it's on 6. They're still animating lands. Don't think it's gonna do him any good. They might have wanted to put on the Lumbering Falls, given it haste, and have at least like a 7/7 they could attack with. Might have been a little smarter. Please attack. Oh, dang it. Darn it. There's no point of -2ing deck. Is there a point of embleming it? And I don't think there is. I think we'd just rather loot. They have no cards in hand, so might as well target ourselves. Discarding. What can Tinker grab us? Oh, can grab us Worm Coil if we sack an artifact, which we can and make one off Guild Goose. So get rid of this and click. So we can make it Goose thing and then Tinker. And we also just get to hit, we just get to kill Nissa here, so we should probably do that first. Go to attacks. Kill Nissa. They have no cards in hand. Oh, I guess they can bird block. Oh, maybe I should have killed the bird. Probably should have killed the bird. Oh, they didn't block. Is that trample? No. Oh, it is pro red and green. Of course, they couldn't block. Okay, and then we're gonna make green and then whatever. Make a food token. Tinker, sacking the food token. Worm Coil's not in here, is it? Okay, good. Got scared. Get a Worm Coil. And if we want, yeah, should we just evoke this or should we? Yeah, we probably shouldn't evoke it. It doesn't matter if we evoke it. Cast with evoke. These are non-black, non-artifact. I can kill them. Yeah, I don't care what order it is. I definitely don't really care about the goose. I don't think. Can't block this thing anyway. Might as well just get rid of a 3/3. Do I care if it's an island or a... no, let's get a forest. Okay, your turn. Sure, you can... Yeah, sack some... Yep, sure. You got it. Absolutely. You can't draw more than one card a turn. If you target us stuff, we draw cards. That's the match. Let's go. See you guys for match number 2. Back for match number 2. Playing some Sultai. We won the die roll. This hand is lacking green mana, but other than that, I think it's totally fine. This essentially represents a time walk, so we can like turn 1 island, Mox, and then Signet, which seems pretty strong. If we drew green mana next turn, that would be pretty superb, because then we could Leovold. It's not great against mono white, but it's not bad. Green mana, green mana, green mana. Green mana, green mana, green mana. I might just want to kill this mom now, though. Potentially, we'll see. Let's see what I draw. Because mom can be problematic. This Heartless Act will be pretty useless if not. So it's either... Whoa, that is a really loud car. My bad, guys. Well, not really, but I'm sorry that you had to hear that. Or still hearing it, probably. So we could Spellseeker, but we're not able to cast anything off of it. I think this turn is just safest to just do Heartless Act, kill this, keep the board clean, and then next turn we can Spellseeker and Time Walk in the same turn, or if we draw green mana, we can Leovold. It's just, like, once the mom is unsummoning sick, it's very hard to get rid of her, and so the Heartless Act would be pretty dead in our hand. So I think it's pretty important to use it now while we still can. Interesting. I can't get a basic plains at all. Maybe they're not playing? Oh. Not mono white. Thought it was mono white aggro, maybe. Looks like we're playing against something very different. Orzhov. Stonecoil Serpents. Okay. Yeah, that's pro multicolored, so the Leovold doesn't stop it. I guess that's obnoxious. Though I'm still not very scared of it. It's only a 2/2. I didn't really want this in my hand. And there's no real way I don't think I can get it back to my deck. But we are just gonna Bellseeker. Okay. Grab us a Time Walk. Yes, please. Probably just Time Walk, right? There's no reason to grab. The other consideration is Night's Whisper, which draws essentially one card deeper. We lose 2 life, though. I think it's Time Walk. Get in our grave. That makes other draws pretty good. Little good old turn 3 having 5 mana. Oh, that's so fair. Green mana. Nah, that's not bad. So we have the option of either Vents or bouncing one of their lands. And then their Stonecoil can't really attack. Or we can wait for their Stonecoil to attack. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not mad about Ambush Vipering this into the Stonecoil. And if they cast something else, we can also just like bounce that as well. See what they do here. Wait for them to attack. Cool, cool. Fencer. I would like to bounce your land. Okay. And I will block. Do they have a removal spell for it? No. Okay. They already played their land this turn, so do they have anything else they can do in 2 mana? Looks like that's a no, at least not on their turn. Green mana. That's not green mana. Well, we're getting closer and closer to this, although we need, I think literally our only way of getting white mana is our bird, our goose. So let's attack. Or maybe our opponent doesn't let us attack. Or maybe they just sit there for the rest of the match. Come on, green mana. I need Leopold. Let's go. It'd be so nice. We've quickens up our clock significantly and makes it so that if they ever target our stuff, we're drawing cards, bada bada. You know, if they Inquisition us right now, it's gonna feel so bad because not only does the Inquisition not draw us a card off Leopold, but it's gonna take our Leopold. There's like no way not to get 2 for 1 with this card. Well, you can counter it, I guess. What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay, they're gonna destroy our Signet. Probably. It's out of that they're making a 4/3. Oh, okay, yeah. I think they're realizing we're not using our mana, so we probably don't have much to cast in hand. So they want to put on a clock. Seems somewhat reasonable. And I guess blowing up either one of these doesn't take us off red mana. Oh, that's unfortunate for them. I do that backward. I want to do this. Yeah. I'll sack that. I think it's worse than the Mox, probably. I guess the sword actually isn't that bad. Is the sword? Nah, it's gotta be Wormcoil, right? If I just get the sword, it's kind of lame. If I just get the sword and equip it, attack. They can't block. I hit them for 3. They go to 15. We untap our lands and do nothing with it. I guess they also have to discard. But Wormcoil is probably just generally better. Yeah, we get a Wormcoil. Pass a turn. Not attacking. I said not attacking. There we go. And they already have their Knight of Autumn on the battlefield, so they can't use that to destroy Wormcoil. Again, really would love to get this on the battlefield, because then when they have to try to remove this, I draw a card, gets 2 more things. Okay, yeah. Drawing Dak would be sick here. Literally, probably pretty sickening. That's kind of nasty. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. See, that's what would be great. Okay, come on, Dak, let's go. That'd be so good against them. Apparently, I should have grabbed the sword. Yeah, we'll take 4, we'll take 4, we'll take 4, come on. What could you possibly be playing here? Mutagenic growth? Like, I don't think it's even in the queue. Uro, but once again, we have no green mana. Yikes. Guess we're attacking for 1 because probably not blocking. Awkwardly, you can normally discard these pretty easily, but we would need 2 green mana if we discarded it, so I think that's significantly worse. Because we have enough cards in the graveyard already that we can escape it, but I think we actually kind of want to cast the front half. The mana's definitely not working out nearly as well this game. I did keep a hand with no green mana, but it looked fine. We have enough green sources. We had at least 6 green sources, I think. At least. Maybe more. Probably more. Right now, we are not loving it. I think we're just going to discard the Sphinx. We can't really cast it. Realistically, we need to draw the little bird, and then... Yeah, I don't think it's worth keeping around. Sure. Come on, give us Dak. Dak, 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 Dak. Brutality. See, it's possible I actually do discard. Because I do want to look at their hand. And probably kill this. It just adds to their clock. But then if we do that, then we have to chump this. Or discard Leovold as well. We're definitely casting this. And yeah, I think it's got to be 2 modes. Yeah, and if we get hit, we'll just discard Uro. I guess that's... Well, we can't, because we have to discard Uro to this. I'm afraid of what's in their hand, though, because what are they not casting? I think we've got to do 2 modes. We'll just discard Uro. It's unfortunate, but... Target them, target this, discard this. It's not that bad. We do need to draw like 2 green sources to build Uro, so gotta try not to forget about that. Yes, it still targets though, so you still get targeted. It doesn't really matter. I guess they're doing that in case we have a removal spell as our last card in all blue. I don't know. Psionic Blast, I guess. Can't even kill this. Winds of Abandon and Containment Priest. Okay. Alright, that was still a 2 for 2, so not awful. I'm gonna leave it back. I guess I'm willing to block. Yep, jump, 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 jump. What you got? What you got? I think this game would have been a lot easier. Well, I guess even if we had the Sphinx or the Steel Wind, they had the swords anyway, so that wouldn't really matter. That's playable. So mix 1/1s with Defender. This is pro black and green, so I can also sack my Mox to destroy their sword. But I can also do that any time. If I don't do it, so if I do it now, they're gonna just kill my Duretti, especially because they have this. But even if I just make a 1/1, they can kill my Duretti. Well, not quite. They can put it to 1 anyway. And if they put it to 1, I'll still be able to -1 it. But if they have a removal spell, we know they have Containment Priest. We know they have Containment Priest. So I think we're just going to have to sack Mox, destroy the sword. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. That was a big punt. I should have read the card. Well, I mean, I know what the card does. I just thought it would have you pay the cost before it had you target, but that was, I guess, foolish. Yes, the plan was just to sack this to destroy the sword. So at least that was out of the way because this was dead no matter what. Now they just get killed already and keep the sword and hit us for a bundle. Which means that we have to discard this. So that cost us a lot. I don't know if there's a way out of it now. Yeah. So this is coming at us and like this is going at ready. Yeah. We're taking 9 here, and we're discarding Leovold, and they get to untap their lands. That's not good. Yeah, so it would have saved us 2 life and the Leovold. Well, we wouldn't have been able to cast it anyway, so I think we would have just been dead no matter what. This still would have hit us for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would have been Xaxes. Yeah, okay, it didn't actually matter. That was a really big punt. I'll know next time how that works. Okay, so they're playing some kind of like Abzan mid-range. Very fair. I didn't see anything that was like broken. Swords to Plowshares, Mom, Knight of Autumn, Containment Priest. Containment Priest does stop Tinkers. We have to be careful of that. So Vraska is probably pretty good against them. Brutality seemed fine. It double hit. Pinarzen seems like it's going to be okay here, actually. I think, because we're going to grind a bit. Nah, let's cut it. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't know. I just not feeling it. Other than that, I would consider bringing in like a Shriek Mob, but their cards are black anyway. And I don't think Bone Shredder's that good against a deck that might have removal. So I think just like this is fine. Try it like this. We like going to play, yes. We have decent mana. Some pretty good mana. This is a keep. Play Tar Pit and pass. Next turn. Not sure. We probably just play Bitter Blossom. I don't think we need to leave up Miscalc. I'm not really afraid of any of their 2-drops, I don't think. Nothing that I can't just kill with the Brutality. That's nice. So I think we just play Bitter Blossom here. Yeah. The next turn we can even Uro if we want to. But Bitter Blossom should be very good in this kind of matchup. Very kind of grindy, 1-for-1 style matchup. There's no way they can like just keep 1-for-1ing these tokens. They have to have some sort of Wrath or something. Or just have something that they're not actually that like fair of a deck and they just go way over the top. You know, all of a sudden they have 4 creatures out and they Creator Hoof us, and no number of Bitter Blossom tokens is saving us there. Yeah, for sure. Okay, what do we draw? What do we draw? Yeah, always yield to that, please. Venser is okay. So we can just Uro here if we want. Or we can like Spellseeker to grab Time Walk, but I don't think I'm really there yet. I think I'm just going to fetch an island here. And I want to just use our mana well, so I'm just going to Uro. Could have grabbed a Taiga in case we, oops, this needs to be green. Uro. Don't care which order the triggers are stacked in. Come on. That order is perfectly fine. Land. Come on, give me a land. Give me a tap land. No. Now I'm regretting not getting the taiga. You live and you learn. Although I don't know if I'd like that'd be like my next turn's play anyway. Depending on if I draw a land or not, I might just be leaving up like I might just like brutality and then hold up miscalc or hold up like Venser. So it depends if I draw a land or not here. And I already have so many non-basics that I think getting a taiga isn't even that bad. No, I wanted another blue source though. It's okay. It's not exactly a punt. Like, it was definitely an option, but I don't think it was right. I wanted a second blue source, and that's why I got an island. Because this Venser actually did have in my hand, so I actually did have a reason to have another blue source. And the Spellseeker plus Time Walk in the same turn requires 2 blue sources. Yeah, sure. I can block and attack through that all day. Goose. Okay, so guess we should attack first. Attack with the token. Bada bing, bada boom. $19. Okay, now we goose. And the question is, do we want to brutality them to kill this and duress, which sounds pretty good, or we can just leave up miscalc, which is going to be getting worse the longer we hold on to it. And if we brutality, what are we discarding? Maybe just a Duretti because we can't cast it right now. Well, we can't off the goose. Duretti might be pretty strong here, actually. I think we'll just leave up miscalc. I think that's fine. Don't want to F6. Let's see what they do here. Containment Priest. Do I actually care about that? I guess, like I was saying, the miscalc is just going to be getting worse, so maybe I just use it. I really don't care about Containment Priest, though. It only affects Tinker, and I don't have Tinker in hand. And I can always just kill it. Nah, let's just hope they cast something, like, medium-sized next turn or something like that. You can always cycle this, too. It's always an option. You cast like a 5-drop. You cast a Thragtusk. Sword. So here I'm probably going to miscalc anyway, just to make them pay for it so they can't equip it. And then I can always ready next turn destroying this. Feels bad. Feels bad. Do you want to pay? They said yes. Okay. So it looks like next turn I'm probably going to be sacking his food. Oh, not to sack an artifact to do that. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Sure, I'll take 2. You got me. Survey says, red land, red land. Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah. That was my triple collateral and free-for-all. Hopefully you guys understand that reference. If not, that's kind of awkward. Oh, minus. Destroyed that. Ha, we did it right this time. Sacrifice an artifact? Yes. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. Okay. Do I want to attack here? Nah. Really not in any rush, and this way we can like trade with their entire board if they try to attack us. Keep their Dreddy alive, which is just going to keep making us creatures, which will keep removing their creatures. So it forces them into a hard position where they need to be able to attack here, or like fairly soon, or else this Dreddy is just going to give us a ton of value. What's the -6? What's the ult on it? Choose target artifact card in a graveyard or artifact on the battlefield. Create 3 tokens that are copies of it. That's kind of cool. Notably, we do a green, green, blue, blue for Uro. Yep, okay. Yep, So they can take our brutality with our brutality. Alright, nice 2 for 2. What'd they discard for that? To forest. Okay. Brutality for brutality. Brutal. Oh, they are going to attack. I'm going to block. They can just sack their Selfless Spirit to this. But I'm fine trading these 2 for a Selfless Spirit anyway. So that's fine with me as well. And they chose not to do that. Survey says Leovold, Emissary of Trust. I do like me a Leovold. This can mine us to destroy their things, but it needs artifacts. So let's make an artifact. A 1/1 Defender. Never understood that. So we either leave up Venser to like bounce something like that, like on a spell they cast, or we just cast Leovold. And I think casting Leovold is just pretty good. We still don't have quite enough mana to Spellseeker and to time thing in the same turn. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Let's just go Leovold. And we're going to attack. Attack with a Bitter Blossom token. Fairy Rogue. I think we are in a relatively commanding position here. Like, I mean, there's things that they could play that would actually still put us pretty far behind. Because, you know, it is vintage. But we're pretty much even on cards. They just drew their third. We have 2 cards. Ours are actually both spells. They do know what they both are, so there's that. But if we draw land, we can Spellseeker, Time Walk. If we draw spells, well, we can probably cast the spells. It's going to mock me and draw me like a Wormcoil Engine or something, but for the most part, we can cast the spells. And we can also destroy this if we sack the Construct. Get in for more damage. We don't even need to. I mean, we could just attack through it. The worst it does is trades with one of these anyway. So yeah, then we do that and leave up Venser to be able to bounce. Attack with this, attack with this, attack with this. Okay. I think we just take this up, make a Defender, and pass. We'll leave up Venser or click. If it's like end step, I'll just click them. If they cast something I want to bounce, then obviously I'll Venser it. Or if they cast something that I want to bounce, like end step, I can Venser that too. Yeah, I don't care about that at all. You got it, Chief. I think their deck is not performing super well. We're just going to click them here. I can't imagine they have much that we care about. Lily of the Veils, no, it's not very good, is it? I guess we'll just take wins so they can't just mass wrath us. Yeah, okay. Okay, back to sideboarding. So again, that was just very much green-white like value. Well, they had black cards the first time, didn't they? Or they at least had black. Yeah, they had brutality, but did they actually have black creatures? I assume they do. But if they don't have any black creatures, Shriekmaw is actually probably pretty good against them. It's just a 1-for-1 that can be a 2-for-1 with enough mana. Bitter Blossom was insane there. Brutality seems still pretty good. At the very least, is like stays on curve as a 1-for-1 or it can be a 2-for-2. Yeah, I just don't see many cards here that are like actively bad against them. Leovold's not insane because they don't have that many things that target. They have winds and swords, I think. Feast and Famine seems great against me and against them. So for that reason, Dak is also pretty good. I don't know. I think I like it the way it is. Run it back. Run it back. Okay, we're a little down on time, but I don't think it really matters. The first 2 games only took up that much time, so I doubt the third game is going to take twice as long. We'll see. We'll see. We should try to play a little faster just in case it plays in. This could be pretty grindy. We are both playing fairly grindy decks. This I feel my deck has a little bit more broken stuff in it. This is not bad. I'll keep it. Just does have just turn 3 Uro. And with like pretty good mana. We can like fetch like a Taiga with this. We can have like all 4 colors. So the mana's pretty good. It's unfortunate this is our hand. So then we're going to be able to cast this with a Goose. But what can you do? Looks like they do have a nice little piece of power there. You'll just lead on this in case they have some sort of wasteland or something. Haven't seen anything like that from them yet, but that doesn't mean they don't have it. Okay. Yep, we got one of those too, but ours is going to be a turn later. Maybe 2 turns later, actually. Let's fetch, get a Taiga. Oh, well, it's not going to be a turn later anymore. Power versus power. Theirs seems better. In this situation, I mean, honestly, in most situations, I think it's actually better. Okay, now the question is, do we play Leovold, or do we play Uro, or do we play Sword? If we play Sword, the thing is they just play a creature, and they might be able to equip it right away. And then I don't think we're going to be able to play a creature and equip it right away. So they're just going to be like winning that race. If we play Uro here, we guarantee put in another land. So we get up to 4 lands. The following turn we get up 5. But Uro doesn't have enough cards in the graveyard. Either way, we're playing Swamp. So Uro's not going to be able to come back the next turn. I think just Leovold probably. Down at 4 mana, what are we doing there? I guess just Uro. Not feeling super confident here, but I don't think we want to put the sword before the creature. And Leovold's just a good creature. It's hard to 2-for-1. Like they want to use a removal spell here, they just get 2-for-1. If they want to play a small creature and equip the sword, they can do that. It's just going to be like on a 1/1 or something. Which we should be able to beat. What is this? Questing Beast? Yeah, okay. I will not be blocking. Hello? Dude, all these opponents have mutagenic growth, I guess. Or maybe they're just trying to even out our clocks. Okay, what are we drawing? Blooming Marsh. That is a tapped land. So I think we Uro. We'll just put in, I guess this. It comes in tap no matter what. And then we'll just play Swamp. And we can't attack. Definitely getting bopped for quite a bit on the way back. Or we're probably going to be discarding the Sphinx. Yeah. You need another blue land and more cards in the graveyard to be able to get Uro back. Thankfully, they are technically fueling our Uro by making us discard. But in general, that's not great because we don't really have, I guess we don't have Borrower. We have Venser to bounce that. Like bounce their sword, basically. Yeah. We still need 2 more cards in our graveyard to be able to. That's pretty good. So if we land, yeah, we can play sword. equip sword, attack. Untap our lands, regrowth, time walk, hit them again. Please no removal spell. Don't do it. No. Can we draw a card? Yes. Okay, that's not bad, but we're on a clock. So I'll definitely be discarding Bayou here. So regrowth is essentially a 4-mana time walk. So we can do that, and we can Night's Whisper next turn. Wow, that is scary. Ooh, it's gonna be close. I don't know if we can win this. By close, I mean if we can win it, it's gonna be close. So they have put up quite a challenge. So we're discarding the Bayou because we can Night's Whisper and regrowth time walk next turn. No, we can't. Yikes. Okay, we can still regrow time walk. Alright, there's nothing possibly better than that. Six mana redraw. Let's go. Yeah, that Thalia actually just hurt us a lot. Wow, they drew really well at the end. Gilded Goose. That's not gonna cut it. We are almost literally dead if we just play the Goose. We'll go to 1. Oh no, we'd be literally dead with this turn Wildwood. Okay, that means we have to play Night's Whisper. And just hope for, oh right, I have to pay 2 mana. Guess this then. Okay. So, oh, it costs 4 mana too. Ugh. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So if we do that, even if I destroy Baneslayer, we're still taking lethal. If I destroy, I can't destroy this. Yeah, we're dead. I guess technically not dead yet. We can cycle this. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, we're dead. GG's. Yeah, it was a good match. But see you guys for match number 3. Okay, fellas, we are back for match number 3. Trying to get our money back. Guys, listen to D-Lo beatbox. Money Back is an epic song. I want to keep this. It's got turn 1, I can leave up Miscalc. Turn 2, DAC, in case they play anything busted. So not mad at this hand at all. Yeah, just island, cast Ruby, no force. Why would they force that? I don't know. Maybe they know we have Miscalc. Probably shouldn't be F6ing when I have Miscalc in hand, but Skull Clamp? Yeah, that's fine. Do I want to cycle this Miscalc? Yes. Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. So I might just DAC steal their Skull Clamp. I don't think it's going to be very good. It's not bad with the Spellseeker, but also that's not a bad draw. I just don't want them having it. I don't know why they have it, but I don't really want them having it. Do they have a way to stop this? Or are they just fetching to fetch? Yeah, okay. Just fetching to fetch. Okay, so they're also playing some sort of 4-color pile. Leovold, dude, again, the Leovold plus Dak combo is pretty strong. Also, since they're playing 4 colors, they could have a lot of different types of removal. No haste, no haste, no haste, no haste. Okay, well, that's sort of like haste. Alright, we're probably going to have 4 mana, so we can't Spellseeker and then the timety walk. We're just gonna Leovold, and then I can equip this, correct? Yeah. Might as well equip, in case they do kill it. If they target it, I'd not only draw 1 card off the Leovold trigger, but then, oops, sorry about that. But then if they kill it, instead of just exiling it or something like that, I'll draw 2 more cards. Pretty sick. Okay, now we're going to be able to do the Time Walk. Question is, do I trade this Leovold for the Murderous Rider? Just to like be able to draw 2 cards? I don't even see that as being that bad. But Leovold might be more valuable to us than that. Then I can start pressuring. Well, if they don't block, I guess we'll see. Well, I'll attack. We'll see if they want to block. I assume they block. Yeah, okay, they block. So we should draw some cards. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, Spellseeker. Okay, yes. Time Walk. Cast Time Walk. Go back to our turn. V-click, that's not bad. I think I'd rather just play sword, equip sword, beat them to death with it. Guess I can even equip Skull Clamp for 1 extra point of damage. And then we'll be able to Brutality and click them. And they have to discard a card here. I think we're doing pretty good this game. Okay, they discard Grave Titan, so it could be some sort of Reanimator deck. Which is another reason it's very important to Brutality them here. Is there a reason to drain life? I don't think so. I'd rather just have lands, I think. We have a lot of lands, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can cast literally pretty much everything in our deck. The Skull Clamp could be nice to be able to, if we draw more cards, maybe we'll cast more than 1 spell in a turn. We'll do 2 modes. We'll draw more things anyway. Yeah, exactly. Choose target opponent. Choose target opponent. Discard island. And then we'll click them on their draw step. Oh, the deck is so weird. So either of those removal spells can kill our Spellseeker. If we take the path now, then we can click away their Winds of Abandon if we want, and just put on a fast clock to try to kill them in 2 turns. I mean, they might draw off this Chandra. Somebody play the Chandra, so yeah, it's a little in the air, but so they're not going to be casting anything other than the Chandra, and they don't have the double red for it, so we'll take this. So we know their hand is just Sun Titan, Chandra, and 1 unknown now. Choop. Unfortunate. If that kills our Skull Clamp creature, okay, it doesn't. Okay. They do not want us drawing cards. That's fair. That also notably cannot block our Skull Clamp creature because it's pro black. I guess we're just gonna play Fumarole. A scoop. Alright. I didn't think we actually, I mean, I think we were favored there for sure, but I don't know if we actually had it. Okay, so they're playing something whack. Almost like 4-color stuff. That's Sun Titan, Chandra, Grave Titan. I don't know how good this Inquisition is. Might not hit enough stuff. But I don't see too many reasons to change what we're doing. I think I like the setup we have now until at least I see more stuff. 1 land, 2 lands. You can play a Bitter Blossom, which seems decent against them. Sand seems fine. I prefer to have more lands, but we can at the very least get like a Bitter Blossom down, which I think is going to be pretty good against them. And then Heartless Axe should be able to get his pretty good removal spell for just about any matchup. And Miscalc's not bad either. Another thing you can use on 2 lands also can be cycled to hopefully find a 3rd land, which I'm probably going to end up doing if I don't find one after I played Bitter Blossom on like turn 3. But we'll see how it all unfolds. Maybe I'll need to use this. Maybe I'll need to use this. I don't know. Maybe I'll mess around and play this, although I need a 3rd land to play that, so I don't know. Oh, sorry about that. Did not mean to stop on your draw step. Opponents. What do you plan? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, not gonna, I don't care about that, like, at all. Okay, we drew a 3rd land. I'm just gonna get the Bitter Blossom down anyway. Even though it's a tap land that, like, so I can't play Dak next turn unless I draw another land that's something that's untapped. Something just getting the Bitter Blossom down is more important. Unless they bounce it, they'll probably have a pretty hard time getting rid of it. And it should be pretty good against them. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I got the most fair deck ever. It's like, it's actually hilarious. Like, who would play that in Vintage Cube? Yeah, sure. I mean, we're gonna lose to it now, of course, because I said those things. But I'm just gonna play Tar Pit, and I'll just pass, leave up Heartless Act and Miscalc. I have a feeling we might want to Miscalc something this turn. And if not, you can just cycle it and find more lands. Or maybe they're just passing. Oh, they're gonna attack for 1. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Sure. You got it. 18. I'm losing all them damages. Alright, so we're gonna cycle this. Land. Sick. Bitter Blossom, make us a token. Sweet. Play land. We can either leave up Venser or we can Dak. So if we Dak, we have a lot of gas though. Do we even need to Dak right now? I think we just leave up Venser and click. Yeah, I'm not opposed to leaving up Venser and click. We can always click ourselves too if we need to. Just like click ourselves, get rid of the Fiend Artisan. Because right now it's only a 2/2 for 2. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, they got a whack mana base too. I mean, to be fair, ours is pretty weird, but theirs is no less weird. You're gonna attack again? No. Nice Tar Pit. It's kind of epic. Sure. Yeah, that doesn't matter at all. Which grab. I don't think we need another red source. I think it's just a Bayou. We'll just exile the land. We don't actually have a Snapcaster, but I guess we do have a Regrowth, which could be okay. The Fiend's Artisan's even worse now that they have a Relic, so I think we're just gonna click ourselves. Get rid of this Fiend Artisan and hope to draw into a land. drawn to a land in either this draw or the next one. The opponent will let us. To be fair, we are down on clock. But to be fair, I'm recording. But to be fair, land. Yes. Guys, this is epic pog moment. And not passion fruit orange guava juice moment, like a play at the game moment, you know what I'm saying? One man's pog is another man's pog. Pain cost. Oh man, Colgan's command. We're getting Colgan. And makes us discard. Okay. I think just brutality maybe? Yeah, just brutality. Makes a token. Token. Okay, land. We already have a land for next turn too. Epic. So we can DAC and leave up Heartless Act, which seems like the play. Daccarino. Question is, if we try to steal the relic, they'll pop it, I assume. I don't see why they wouldn't. Or we can just loot. Double loot. Yeah, I think we just double loot. See what we can find. Don't really need a Signet. It's good if we draw Tinker, but I don't think we really need either of the two cards we just drew. Yeah, I think that's fine. And I guess we can attack with one of these. They can like activate Tar Pit or something like that. But we can always Heartless Act that, and we can like double block the Thraven Inspector. And yeah, they can't activate both Shambling Vent and Tar Pit. So that's totally fine. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. This Daiquiri Ice is going to stop them from landing any artifacts. If they're smart, I guess. Unless it's an artifact they can just sack, or like a Ballista or something like that, I guess. Even the biggest Ballista they can play right now is not all that good against Dak. But I guess they could play a Ballista on 3. Attack with Thraven Inspector, gun down some fairies or something. I don't know. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. 4 mana. Fetching. Gotcha. Yeah, for sure. 4 mana, 6 mana. There's a Grave Titan. Yep. That looks like this is going to be a pretty heartless day for the Grave Titan fanatics. They did not attack. They did not bite. Sorry, Gravy T. Destroy our creature, no counters. That one. Bada bing, bada blam. Untap. Make a token. Ooh. I very much do like that. Yep. Nice Whisper. Draw some cards. Okay. That we draw some cards. Get rid of an island and maybe an Inquisition. Well, if we keep Inquisition, we haven't played a land yet, have we? No, I don't think so. So we could like play a land, play Mox, equip Sword. Yeah, that's pretty good. So play a land, play the Mox. Play Sword. Equip Sword. Yeah, attack with just the 1. Make them discard a card. We'll tap our lands. which leaves a Venser and our Tar Pit. Feeling pretty decent. Oh, well, they discard Lingering Souls. That's a little unfortunate. Okay. If it flashes back, this should still exile it. From what I understand about. Lol. That's not good. So, our options are either to Venser our own deck, because we're not letting them steal this. There's 0% chance. Or we Venser their Fractured Identity, which buys us another turn with deck. But in the end, they just Fractured Identity the next turn. So I think we Venser our own deck here. Because they steal our sword. Sword's really good against us. Honestly, yeah. So I think we just, have to Venser, and we're going to be bouncing our own deck. We can bounce our own deck, right? Yeah. That fizzles. Cast that. Yeah, sure. You got it. That's some blockers. What we got? Tinker, tinker, tinker. Time Walk. That's not bad. So let's red, blue, something. Dacarino. And then let's do this, do this. I guess we know because we don't do that. We just want Time Walk. All right, so yeah, I guess we just we should do that now. Attack with just this fairy rogue, I think. Actually, I might as well go balls to the wall. You know what I'm saying? Is there any reason not to attack with this? No. I mean, they can just block with wall of elements for sure, but or they can trade. Yeah, sure. Fine by me. Time Walk. Dak. I guess I'll just plus target myself. I really don't want to, but there's nothing else to do with it, so yeah, it's unfortunate. I would have liked to draw either of those cards, but I didn't want to just leave then not take it up. Keep one of these cards. Do we even want the Sphinx? I guess. No, I'd rather have the red land to be able to activate Fumarole, I think. It's kind of sad. Yeah. So let's go to combat. Oh, wait, do we want to activate one of these? Do I want to activate one? Yeah. I probably should have put the sword on this. That would have been smarter. You live and you learn. Attack there, attack there. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Give or take some attacks. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. They take 5, they go to 6. Playing this land doesn't do anything here, so I might as well hold on to it. Okay, we just need to not take like 9 damage here. And other than that, we're pretty good. Yes. Sure. blocks. We're just here. Well, quick wrap up. Well, we won. They just scooped once they saw us trying to block like at all. So, 2-1, not bad. Second match was close. Definitely close games. Wish we could have gone 3-0, but I guess that's for the next draft. You know what I'm saying? All right. See you guys later.